Welcome back, everybody. This is Manic Zealous. I'm here in Agrarian Skies, and I'm on the server for the Jawa Army. Basically, me and a few friends, we have been playing Agrarian Skies 2. They have been recording already. I've been the slowpoke, and I decided, what better to do than, make sure I'm doing recording okay and getting things rolling by doing a few in-between episodes to catch up. So, nothing horribly exciting. Black Tiger and Kinda Tiger are not here right now, and I'm not really doing anything overly buildy at the moment, just because we try to save most of our building and all that for our main recording run as a group. So, what I'm doing is, this is an in-between episode, which, for me, what that means is it's a chance for me to get resources, possibly talk to people here and, say what some of the ideas we have with the base are. Do a little bit of a tour here and there, and a few improvements, but nothing, like I said, major. Right now, what I'm working on improving is this whole tedious thing with seeds. If you watched the last episode, you'll realize that seeds are extraordinarily dull, but the rewards pay off for it, I think. So what I'm doing, basically, is identify the seeds, get the better seed, put the seeds in the thing, grow the seeds, and rinse, repeat, and just keep trying to get more seed offsprings. Overall, I would like to see it get growth 10, gain 10, strength 10, but growth 10, gain 10 are technically all we need. Strength is something to do with weed protection. If we do everything right, we shouldn't have any issues with weeds, so ideally, growth and gain are pretty much all we have to get up to 10, and this thing is amazingly close. So, then when I get up to 10, hey, we get more seeds. When I get to 10, hopefully, then I can just, grow a whole bunch across the whole field and pollute the world with the best crop for wheat, at least. Growth 10. This seems to be doing this. Like, if I have one, I can make a clone of the one. But I can't get a randomization unless I have two. Which, I mean, that's okay. I mean, adds a little bit more challenge. Makes it so someone can't probably just plant a whole bunch of, one crop and then just let it, grow out of control. Uh-oh, I jumped on that. The answer? The medic. Okay. So some of these are better than others. We're going to put down these for right now, and these terrible ones here. Eventually, I'll probably take all the terrible ones, seeds, back home with me. Oh. That does that every once in a while. Something to do with the way this thing works. Sets fires here. It's not wood, so that's perfectly fine. I think, it's just the lava. It's the whole bug with lava and how it can, reach out a couple tiles, which, thankfully, we have decided that we're not going to build that out of wood. Or, I shouldn't say decided, realized it was a bad idea. I think, it was Black who, stated no wood nearby that, but I think he had a issue with, a previous world or something where it started on fire. Skyblock-ish type games are relatively new for me. I joined in with them for part of one a while back, but it was only for a day. They ran a world where it was, what were they running? They weren't running Agrarian Skies. I think they were running something else, but it was kind of neat. I mean, it was very much like this. I really haven't talked too much about what's needed for like this mod, but basically, the big thing that's needed in a modded Skyblock is pretty much X Nihilo. Though I did read, when I was reading up on some of Botania, that Botania actually has its own um, modded world that can run without X Nihilo. So that is kind of neat. The Botania version of it, though, I guess is called the Greenhouse of Glass. And I'm not actually sure how it works, but it has something where you would not need to build an Ex Nihilo if you had it enabled. The mod pack creator, though, I do not think has that enabled. Um, Ex Nihilo is what we are using. The Greenhouse of Glass mod, how it works is most along the lines of dirt. You can right click on dirt and like dig in the dirt, so you can just sit in front of a dirt square and get rocks. As long as you keep working the dirt, you will get dirt rocks. And then you can build up from there, basically planting flowers and all that. And there is a flower that uses mana. There's two different types of flowers in Botania, ones that produce mana and ones that use mana. And one of the ones that uses mana, if you put stones, blocks anywhere nearby it, it will has a chance to turn those stone blocks into resources, which sounds are such say ore. Sounds interesting, but then it also is a little bit weak because it still runs some of the same chance ratings of regular ore. So it's not like, oh look, I put down and I get diamond all the time. It's very much going to be more like, oh yeah, I put it down and I get coal, 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 coal. Oh look, there's some iron. Diamonds is possible, but it's not high chance. And I don't really understand how some of the chances and percentages work sometimes with more mods resources. Like in this one, we have nickel and aluminum and platinum and yellowrinium and that whole collection of all the stuff that would seem to get in the way if it spawns in the place of like diamond or iron. Well, what do we have so far? Oh, fish. Iron ore, gold ore, copper ore, nickel ore, aluminum ore, lead ore, tin, silver, platinum. Yeah, so. It is not that, it's not just a few things we can get. We can get quite a lot out of that. I still plan on trying it out. Botania mod expansion is kind of my thing going on over there. And generally anything from on this platform, like onward this way right now, is my thing. Though I did build this platform, but that was more of at the request of Black for Tree Farm. And then down here is like where I think both the tigers are going to be doing stuff. Black and kinda are doing stuff down there. Huh. We'll see. Oh, I probably should come back here and force water these. Grow faster. I like the watering can, and it says come in useful for all my endeavors of trying to be a perfectionist and making crops. I have moments of OCD, and not having something that could be theoretically the best it is does cause me to have OCD moments. Look at that. 10, 10, 6. It's not perfect, but it is better than what it was. So, Dayu. And 10, 10, 6. So now, I'm going to try a different endeavor than what I've done before. Look at that. Oh, wait a minute, that's not going to work. Hold on. We should make this full grown first. And now that that's full grown, we can do this. And then top them off. And watering can. That is seeds, good. That is seeds, good. Just gotta make sure it's not growing weeds. Weeds would be bad. And that is weeds. Bad. You know, there is no technically any plant there. No technically. That is not an English sentence. There is technically no plant to crossbreed there yet, so by forcing it to grow, I probably forced those seeds. Weeds, I should say. There we go. Now, in theory, what I just did here, this should have been a 10-6. These should be 10-6, but they're not identified. And this should be a 10-6, or 10-10-7, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. Let me see. We'll see if unknown seeds seeds can actually do anything. Did that go down there? No. That's okay. Unidentified seed. That would be the one. 10-10-7. So, in theory, even if you do not know the type of seed it is, it should cause seeds to update. That is cool. I was hoping that was the case, but I did not know. Let's see what these ones were. These should be 10-10-6. 10-10-6. So they gave a 10-10-7 though. I know I wasn't originally planning on making them 10-10-10. Like I was 10-10-6 was enough for me. But now that I've seen how easy it would be in theory to get him 10-10-10, might as well go for the all-in, right? 10-10-7. One of these points I'm probably going to have to make some more crops. But, oh, it's mature. No, pay attention. Okay. When I say crops, I don't mean like crops as in, oh, I need more plants to plant. I mean the crops as in the sticks, because, yeah, that's not confusing. That was weeds. It's one of those things you have to watch out for. I mean, as long as you monitor stuff, I don't think it'll cause an issue. I think weeds have a more improved chance, though. Like if you have a crop here and you don't have, and you have dirt there, and you grow it, weeds will sprout here. Why am I keep? Well, I know why I keep sprouting weeds there, but I don't want to use that crop there because it's not good. I just want to clone. I will force it to clone me another one of those plants. Weeds. The chance for weeds is supposed to be fairly low, like 20% chance. Yeah, that's a nice average I have going there for this one square. Yeah, weeds have sprouted here. Watch it be that weeds are good, and I've just been told wrong. I don't think that's the case. I'm pretty sure weeds can kill everything off. Like, yeah, let's experiment. Watch this grow a weed, by the way. Now that I want to grow weeds for my experiments, yeah, there we go. Let's see. Well, let me steal these really quick before I steal the good seeds before I try doing this. I want to see just how bad weeds spread. Okay, so we got mature weeds. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. They do spread. So when they grow mature, they spread out to the crops nearby. Oh ho ho ho. Yes. So that is the danger with weeds. Don't use weeds. Okay. We have one identified seed. I keep doing the wrong thing all the time. 10-10-10, 10-10-6, that's the old one, and 10-7-6, 10-10-7, there we go, 9-10-6. So all those seeds are bad now, technically. Not really bad, but, I mean, there's no real point in trying to work with them now that I have these. And that's just the way it goes. And then when I get the offspring of these, then there'll be no point of working with these. So I might as well work. You know, it really seems like the best way to work with this is just, you know, try to get your seeds up and build with them, and then you can do a lot more. Now that I'm using them for my sense of perfection here and trying to get the best crop that there can be here, but the mod does have the ability to when you do this, cross crops. I do not know what the combos are. I do not have the book for it. But from what I can figure out, it's something like, hey, you cross like carrot plus. That did not give me an upgrade. Okay, like carrot plus wheat might give something like. I think I might have heard something like you get seeds for. I want to call it papaya, but that's not what it's called. Sugarcane. I have a bad habit of calling sugarcane papaya, not because it breaks down to sugar, but because it breaks down to paper. I don't know if sugarcane actually does that in real life. I don't believe it does, but I could be wrong. I like some of the recipes that are more based on real life. Like the sticks. These sticks are actually kind of neat. I mean, yeah, that's not how you hybridize plants, but I mean, I like the idea of the sticks being the little plots and holding the plants up and stuff. So, I mean, I say real life, it's not exactly real life. It's more like an aspect of reality. Okay, that's weeds are grown there. That's a bad luck spot. Weeds like to grow there. This is probably going to be a clone of this one. But I think because I have 2 stats already maxed out, when it comes to the idea of randomly picking stats, it is picking like random stats, but it might be picking the ones already maxed. So I have a harder time trying to get the strength maxed out. Every stat has the ability of going up by 1 though, from what I've been told. So it's a 1 in 3 chance that one goes up, or I don't know. We'll see. One of these 2 should do it, or maybe Wolf becomes weeds. That is seeds. That is seeds. Okay. So we got 2 different seeds, and they went to different spots. So one is upgraded, or at least different. So that's 10-10-7. So this one should be hopefully 10-10-8. 10-10-8. Look at that. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. So then we do my redo of this again. Take my 10-10-8 seed and water it. But you can see just from how much I've been getting in my bar, how prosperous these can be. I mean, I'm at a stack and then 8 more. That's a lot. I mean, just from destroying the ones that have been maxed out and stuff, that adds up really quickly. So it is well worth some time to get this working right if you want to have a good amount of production. And I'm always a big fan of renewable. I also think that wheat could, in theory, be used. I think it does. About to go try something. I think wheat can be used to make dirt. So this might actually be. Let's see. Make dirt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 wheat to make a dirt. So that might actually, in the long run, possibly be a better solution for making dirt than spending iron to cut down tree leaves. We're using spruce right now because I actually have a reason I want to cut down those tree leaves every once in a while. There is a recipe in this, in the X Nihilo. If you combine 1 dirt surrounded by spruce leaves, it'll make pod soil. Podzoil can then be sifted, and it has a chance of giving a seed. A chance. I have gone through a lot of podzoil and not gotten anything, but the idea with it is it has a chance of giving a botany seed. The botany seeds are all these, and there are technically 16 different colors of these plants. I do not have 16 different colors here. I have a representation of like maybe 13 of the 16. And I've been using podzoil or trying to hybridize them with the crops to get some of the colors. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. In theory, I mean, these can be gotten through like grinding up like some of the plants, and I did try using the flower fertilizer here on some when I had some soil down, so some of those might be from plants that I actually do not have and only can make the flower of on regular soil, so I'm not sure if that's exactly it, but if it is that way, I'm only missing one color. It should be really cool. I don't think that's the case, though. I think I'm missing more than one color, but, you know, I have not gone over there yet and organized exactly how I'm going to do that. I think in the long run what I want to do is I want to have 4 of each color. So it'll be 16 rows of, that was weird. Why did I let that one, I don't know, we'll see. Let that one grow, I don't know why. Just, whatever. 10, 10, 8. Which that one was 10 and 8, right? Yeah, okay, so it's not that bad to grow them. I mean, little on the tedious side. And yeah, you guys have to watch me through it, but it still works out. I mean, you guys don't have to. You can push the fast forward button or skip to the next episode, or just not watch me, I guess. But it still allows me to get up to higher levels of these crops. I guess that'll be more of the surprise. This again is a fairly tedious process, so it's probably going to be, everything with it's going to be done behind the scenes anyways, and getting it working right is actually pretty cool. And these things can be automated, so eventually, they might have been planning on doing some of the optimization of the crops through automation. I don't know, but with the idea of that weeds can pop up in this one, I really don't see how you could do it fully automated. I mean, it'd be hard. See, weeds. It'd be hard to have certain things automated for the weed detection, I think. Weeds. Maybe, maybe not. But weeds, jeez, this one spot I think has the worst luck. Or it could just be because I'm pulling the dirt path there. I don't know. Let me see if I go here. Weeds is right here. Okay, you're on a record here. If it's a 20% weeds. Why does the wand of weeds grow? Ah, seeds. Alright, so that did seeds, right? Oh, there we are. Just a second of lag there. So I put these seeds in. Technically, these now should be like 10, 10, 9? Maybe? 10, 10, 9. This is really exciting. We're almost there, right? I am getting a lot of sudden lag here. Server must be doing a backup. Or is crashing. One or the other. Just hold my water down. I know it is. The server is being overwhelmed by weeds. I'm cutting them down, but they're growing somewhere. Not sure if it's a server lag issue or this just doesn't want to grow. Maybe it's the rain issue. It's like it. Oh, no, it's not raining. It's just me. Ah, look at that. There was a backup. So it was lag brought on by the backup. Plant is fertile, can grow. So that's one thing. I mean, I guess if you're trying to grow crops, it is better not to have anything nearby that can accelerate them. If you're trying to do the processes of crossbreeding or accelerating, like or trying to genetically optimize their traits, because if you do a lot of walking away, then you could run into those things where weeds are more prone to spawn off of them. And, or I shouldn't say more prone to spawn off them, I should say. Uh, if they do spawn, will have issues in that that there's no one there to make sure that they're not spreading. There we go. Weeds. Just this one spot, I swear. I am having a lot of lag problem right now. I don't really right know why. Huh. In any case, though, it looks like I am weeds. I'm running out of time, though. So I will end this episode up. Well, that was regular seeds. And we will see what kind of seeds I just ended up with. I'm assuming that they are not upgrades. See you next time.